His Majesty King Charles III, patron of the Victoria Cross and George Cross Association, alongside Her Majesty Queen Camilla and His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, President of the association, hosted a poignant and dignified reception at Windsor Castle on Thursday the 1st of May, which is today. The occasion brought together some of the most decorated and courageous individuals in British and Commonwealth history, recipients of the Victoria Cross and George Cross, the nation's highest awards for valour and heroism. This marked the first formal gathering of the VC and GC Association at Windsor Castle since 2006, a tradition previously upheld by Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, who hosted these receptions every 4 years from 1958 onward. This 2025 reception not only revived that legacy, but also underscored King Charles III's personal dedication to honouring acts of exceptional courage and the people behind them. The event commenced with a formal photograph in the St George's Hall. Dressed in ceremonial suits and uniforms adorned with hard-earned medals, the recipients stood side by side with their Majesties and His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, reflecting a shared bond of duty, sacrifice and honour. Following the photograph, the guests were welcomed into the grand reception room, where conversations flowed warmly between the royal family and those honoured for their extraordinary bravery. Many of the guests had travelled from across the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth to be part of this significant occasion. Among the distinguished attendees were Major Peter Norton GC and Colour Sergeant Johnson Bihari VC. Major Norton was awarded the George Cross for his selfless actions in Iraq back in 2005, where, despite suffering severe injuries, including the loss of multiple limbs, he continued to coordinate the safety of his team following a devastating explosion. The Prince of Wales was seen in heartfelt conversation with Major Norton and later remarked that he was in awe of the veteran's fortitude and legacy. Also present was Colour Sergeant Bihari, the first living recipient of the Victoria Cross in over 30 years, when he was awarded the decoration back in 2005. Saving the lives of his comrades under enemy fire in Iraq despite being gravely wounded. The Victoria Cross, instituted by Queen Victoria back in 1856, is awarded for the most conspicuous bravery or some daring or pre-eminent act of valour or self-sacrifice or extreme devotion to duty in the presence of the enemy. Fewer than 1,400 have been awarded since its inception. The George Cross, established in 1940 by King George VI during the Blitz, is the highest civilian decoration in the gallantry and is awarded for acts of the greatest heroism or of the most conspicuous courage in circumstances of extreme danger. It may be awarded to civilians and military personnel for non-combat acts of extraordinary courage. The Victoria Cross and the George Cross Association, formed back in 1956, under the late Queen Elizabeth II, brings together living holders of these decorations. It provides a vital support network for recipients and their families, promotes awareness of their stories and ensures that the legacy of their bravery lives on and is preserved for generations to come. Today, fewer than 20 living recipients of the VC and the GC remain globally, each one a guardian of an extraordinary chapter in the modern history of courage. After a busy day planting trees with the King and Queen of Sweden, who had come to plant a special tree in the grounds of Windsor Castle, the King held an assembly at Windsor Castle with all of these guests, paying tribute to the profound courage, unwavering commitment and selfless acts of valour of all of those honoured, and reaffirmed his personal admiration for the strength and humility with which they carry their legacies. He said, "The acts for which you have been recognised speak not only to your bravery, but to the enduring values of our nation, service, sacrifice and steadfastness." His Majesty said, "It is a privilege to be in your presence and to continue this tradition of remembrance and gratitude." The reception at Windsor Castle served as a reminder of the human cost of conflict and the rare but resolute individuals who stand against the tide of danger to protect others. It was also a moment of quiet reflection on the sacrifices made and the bonds of service shared across military and civilian lines. As the afternoon today drew to a close, guests departed with a renewed recognition, according to reports, not just for the medals they carry, but for the stories they embody of duty beyond expectation and bravery beyond measure.